Brad's Man United 3, Aston Villa 2, 2-0 down at half-time. You know, the boos were ringing out. A really weird game because actually there was large portions of the game where we'd done what we needed to do, but couldn't capitalise. But staring down the barrel, turn it around. 3
points, as Andy Gray once said, it was a game of two halves. It was bloody mental. The first half,
bloody mental, yeah.
Like, I thought I feared the worst when we were 2-0 down. Awful goals to give away. I feared the absolute worst. But then in the second half, you got to give them credit. I think the boos actually helped because I think it actually went into the Reds and thought, crap, we've got to wake up here. And so actually they played really well in the second half. But we can't be overconfident for upcoming games because there were still worrying signs. But fantastic to get the win.
What was the reason for the turnaround? Do you think? Like what happened?
I think Garnacho was electric. I think Hojlund. How many times do we say just feed the kid, the poor kid? People can say he's missed 9 big chances. I can't see him personally, so I don't know where it's come from. But one thing I do know, he's had the fewest touches in the box, and so he's not getting service at all. So feed Hojlund. Garnacho was electric. I thought Rashford was off it. I mean, he did some moments where he was trying to take on his man, which was nice to see, but I don't think he was on it. And Anthony.
Yeah, well, exactly, and he obviously had to switch around. Talk to me about Alejandro Garnacho, though, because 2 big goals. I know the second one was deflected and stuff like that, but one ruled out for offside. He just didn't stop running, did he? And got his 2 goals to get us back into the game. A really good performance from him.
He's a perfect player to have out there because we know he will work hard. I still don't think he's a starter. I mean, just because I don't think we should be relying on him just because of his age and. He should be looking up to other
But does it show that he's not scared of that responsibility, that he says, listen, I want it, like play me, there's theatre of dreams, come back 2-0, that I want that pressure?
Absolutely, he could have got a hat-trick and I'm really happy for him to get the brace and hopefully more to come from him.
Did the players show again that they're fighting, they were trying? Like, I know we got booed at half time, but actually when you look at the whole game, Villa were just playing this high line. Obviously we was offside every time, which was playing into their hands, but other than the 2 crap goals that we conceded, one off the line as well, actually at 2-2, they actually weren't great.
No, they did nothing.
We were fighting, yeah.
They did nothing barring them 2 awful goals we conceded. But I don't think we would have won the game if the fans didn't boo.
You think that was the turnaround, that the fans showed the players that this isn't good enough and come out and turn it around? Because actually the game plan was there. It was just like we just had to be more patient with that high line, because even in the first half the final ball weren't quite there, the final pass weren't quite there, but in the second half things started to click more.
I mean, how many times were we offside today?
Loads of offsides, oh my god.
But when they scored the second goal, fans were booing even for the second goal, not even at half time.
It felt like it turned toxic then, didn't it?
Yeah.
Like, just because of how angry everyone was at that time.
And then I think the players probably thought, oh no, we actually do need to fight here because Ten Hag may get sacked, but the fans are going to completely turn on all the players. I think some fans already turned on most of the players already. I don't think the fans want to turn on all the players, so I think that's what clicked into their heads, and then we ended up turning it around.
Rasmus Hojlund gets his first goal in the league. It's been a long wait. You can see the passion on him, and actually it's a very good finish. One that just, like when you're not scoring, you need one of them instinctive sort of, he doesn't have time to think. John McGinn sort of can't hear it. He sets him up, and it's a really good finish into the corner, I think, off the post. But how much confidence can that give him?
Massive amount of confidence. But we've been saying it all season. He doesn't get any service. Yeah, he's missed a couple of sitters against Luton and had a pretty good chance against Liverpool, but he's feeding off scraps. But he was feeding off scraps today.
Yeah, but he just made it count.
But it was an unbelievable finish. Posted it right into the corner, and it was a great finish.
Tactically and with Ten Hag, and we were worried. Was that passion and desire and the energy that's got us through, or actually were we actually playing okay? We just wasn't implementing or sort of executing things correctly.
The first half, no, because Villa was always playing that high line from the get-go, and we weren't using that to our advantage until probably about halfway through the first half is when we actually started to go against that high line and actually realised that actually, if we do some 1-2s, we might be able to cause Villa some problems here. And then obviously in the second half, we punished them.
Yeah.
For it.
Who was your man of the match and why?
I think it has to be Garnacho. I think he was electric. I think not just the 2 goals. I think he was fired up. He was working hard. He was dropping back, helping the defenders, because Villa was still dangerous at some points in that second half. And so he was key to drop back. And to be fair, when Anthony came on, he did work hard. That's one thing we can say about him. Hojlund ran his nuts off into the ground. And so, really happy.
Listen, have a good New Year, Brad.
You too.
That's what we needed. Actually, no, we got a game before New Year's, haven't we?
Yeah.
Oh, we got one.
Away.
Bloody hell.
They just beat Newcastle.
Don't talk about that. Don't talk about it. Let's just enjoy this. Let's enjoy this. Nice one, Brad.